Pokemon Legends ZA is around a little more than 2 weeks out. Ever since Pokemon Sun and Moon, I have made a team of some of the mons I might use prior to a new Pokemon game's release. Pokemon Legends ZA is no exception to that rule, and with the prospect of new Megas, some of my favorite Pokemon have become even cooler. As of September 23rd, the day I'm recording this, there are 193 confirmed Pokemon for Pokemon Legends ZA. Those are the only ones I will be mentioning, as I don't really like to talk about leaks on the channel. Before I start though, let's play a game. I want you guys to guess which Pokemon I want to use prior to watching this. Let's see how well you know my Pokemon taste. If you are a long-time viewer, this shouldn't be too hard for you. And no, Gardevoir will not be on the team, so you guys can put the pitchforks down. If you're a new fan, well, I'll give you a hint. I like Johto a lot. Maybe there will be a lot of Johto mons. Anywho though, good luck and I hope you guys get some right. Okay, so right off the bat, if you chose Meganium as my starter, you are in fact wrong. I know I've raved and rambled about how much I love the Meganium line in the past, but to be honest, I haven't seen a Mega Evolution for it yet. Without that, or some kind of new evolution, I haven't been too interested as of yet. That can change though, if it gets revealed. If some sort of Mega or evolution does happen, I'm hoping for some kind of Grass and Fairy dual typing, similar to what Radical Red did for it. For now though, I'm choosing Feraligatr. Like I said a second ago, I am a big Johto fan, and Feraligatr is no exception to that rule. I've used all the Johto starters countless times, and I have an equal love for all of them. I am wondering if they even will get Megas though, because based on what we have seen from past tradition, and even now with the Kalos starters, the entire starter trio usually gets Megas. Typhlosion already got its Hisuian evolution, so does that mean Feraligatr and Meganium will follow suit and get some sort of Collision evolution? Or does that mean Typhlosion will get a Mega on top of already having a regional variant? I mean, it doesn't seem impossible, but I'm open to anything. However, I think alternate evolutions will be the answer. Anyways, back to Feraligatr. One of the reasons why I'm choosing it is I am predicting it to get some sort of water and dark typing. Imagine Feraligatr with Stab, Crunch, and the Strong Jaw ability. Or heck, it could even keep Sheer Force. Feraligatr has a lot of potential with Dragon Dance setup alongside Priority Aqua Jet. Game Freak could be cooking something deadly with this one. My next Pokemon of choice is going to be Dragonite. I think it's no surprise to see Dragonite as a potential team member. This mon is already amazing, and now since it has a confirmed Mega, I am certain it will break the game more. Not gonna lie, I am not huge on its design, but I do respect that Game Freak decided to bring Dragonair inspiration to it. I would have preferred a longer horn on Dragonite's head, and I think the wings would have looked better on its back. But alas, this is what we're getting. We do get the Dragonite? Dragonite? Or I don't even know how to pronounce that word, but regardless, we're getting a Megastone. Regardless of Mega Dragonite's design though, this thing is going to shred in competitive, and I'm really excited to give it a test drive. I wonder if it'll keep multiscale. The third mon on my list is Chandelure. I have not used a Chandelure in a very long time, and I think it's long overdue that I finally do. I've been on a Unova kick lately, and Chandelure is definitely one of the coolest design Unovan mons, period. That's not the main reason I want to use it though. You see, I think Lumiere here is getting a Mega. I've been wanting a Shandy Mega for over a decade now, so if I get my wish, I'll be ecstatic. As far as the design goes, there are a lot of dope fan concepts that have showed the potential of where Shandy's design could go. Just the thought of seeing it with multiple flames brings joy to me. Who knows? Maybe it'll finally get that levitate ability most of us have been wanting for a long time now. Next is one of my favorite Sinnoh mons, being Roserade. I use Roserade a lot, but with the potential of it getting a Mega Evolution too, brings me with more happiness than Chandelure, to be honest. I imagine it getting some more glam to its roses. It would also be really cool if we got something for its headpiece, like maybe a fancy hat or something, maybe another mask. Honestly, whatever they want to do with the design, I don't think they could ruin it. Outside of its design though, as far as buffs and such go, I can definitely see its speed being buffed alongside special attack, plus it could get abilities like Grassy Surge. Roserade's design has always been one of my favorites, period, so even if it doesn't get a Mega, I still look forward to using it. At the penultimate spot, we have a Mon I have never used before, or I may have when I was younger. I forget. Mawile, in my opinion, has one of the most underrated designs in Pokemon, and it's always been a big personal favorite of mine. However, what always turned me off from using it was its performance in battle. I'm talking mainly from an in-game perspective. Even X and Y with its Mega, I didn't properly give it a chance. But now, with its Mega returning in all of its bustedness, now is the time to change that. With huge power and stats like that, yeah, Mega Mawile is going to shred anything and everything in its path. I hope that the in-game availability for it will be early enough, because I want to be able to use it as soon as I can. I also hope I get its Mega Stone early enough too, because those base stats on their own just are not cutting it. Lastly, we have Gallade. I recently just used Gallade and I freaking had a blast. One of the reasons I am choosing Gallade is because 1, it's not guardy, and 2, because of its sharpness ability. If Mega Gallade's ability changes from inner focus to sharpness, think about how crazy that would be. Running moves like Psycho Cut and all the coverage Gallade gets with its Mega stats, plus the sharpness ability, I gotta say the meta is in for a ride. It also begs the question of if certain Megas are gonna get stat upgrades from where they were. The meta has changed a lot in 10 years, and 110 speed just isn't cutting it anymore in the speed department. This Mega design is by far one of the coolest designs ever, and I always look forward to using Wally's Ace in any sort of playthrough I'm doing. Well, that wraps up my pre-team for Pokemon Legends ZA. Did you guys get any of the Mons on my team correct? If so, which ones in particular did you get? I think I did a pretty good job at not making my team super obvious. This team is subject to change though. We're still 2 weeks away from knowing anything new. So by then, who knows? We might have like 10 more Megas. To be honest, I'll replace Mega Dragonite so fast if Mega Flygon is revealed. I will jump out of my seat and be a very happy Pokemon fan, as I'm sure the majority of you will be as well. Anywho though, based on the Mons so far, what Pokemon are you guys thinking about using for your teams? Let me know down in the comments below, and also tell me if you think these starters are getting Megas or regional variants. As usual, I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Legends ZA is coming fast, and you can bet that these next few months are going to be jam-packed with all sorts of content revolving around that. So be sure to subscribe and keep notifications on so you can keep up.